Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of the round 2 SRK round at Herefordshire Raceway. If you haven't seen part 1, please go do that. Go check it out first. This will make a lot more sense if you do. And there was a crazy second heat, so I'm going to put that in the description, so link in the description if you want to watch part 1. And yeah, well, here we go, part 2. If you already watched part 1, you know what's happening, you know what's going on. And you're joining me for heat number 3, our final heat, where we start P6, so bang in the middle. And things don't really get much better from the start of this one. Quite a heavy hit from behind, and I really felt that one, definitely the few days after as well, in my back. And well, it's completely just pushed us out of the way. We've lost a lot of space. I don't know if you guys saw, but going into turn 1, you could see the cars in front, so it's kind of forced us to lift. And obviously the drivers behind are just pushing, obviously unaware of what's going on. And yeah, quite a big hit, but I think it's just one of those first corner incidences really that you can't really do much about. So yeah, a shame. It was a bit of a shame. You know, because we've obviously been on the track a lot now, but if you can hear this, I'm singing along now as well. We're pretty comfortable. We can't really get too close to the guy in front, and we've got quite a big gap to the 3 drivers behind us. So we're currently sitting P8, and really I was just chilling out in this race, just enjoying the driving, probably too much, and singing, and yeah, just relaxing. Probably it's the polar opposite of the heat number 2. And yeah, racing driver excuse, even not a racing driver, definitely down the straights my car did not feel as quick as maybe some of the cars I've had before. And you can kind of see it in this video, where I'm just kind of losing a lot of the time on the straights. So that, yeah, I'm just going to say this car was not as quick as the other ones. There you go, that's my excuse. But yeah, this is just a quite a solid heat, to be fair. Yeah, not really much to add. We're just trying to stay as close as we can, and just kind of hoping that we can gain a few places. But even on the early laps on this one, it was kind of getting obvious to me that I don't think we're really going to be able to challenge for much in this one. Skipping a bit later on, I believe this is on the final lap, so we're a bit closer. We've gained a little bit, but you can see it just kind of stretches out as soon as it comes to any kind of straight. There really isn't much we can do. So over the last corner, really fun corner this. I absolutely love this corner. I love this main straight as well. And yeah, so heat number 3 is out of the way. Finished P8 out of 11, so yeah, decent. And now we wait to see where we start in the finals. So there's 5 finals, and we're going to be in the D final, so the second to last final. And here we go. It's the final race of the weekend. This is where the points are. This is where everything matters. I'm going to be starting P6 out of 11 or 12 drivers. I put 11, but it might be 12. And yeah, I think the lowest we can finish is around 45. Something around that. There's about 54 drivers entered for this, and 28 were in the SRK2, so quite a big grid, even compared to last weekend, still a little bit bigger. As you can see, crazy skin dog karting, just coming through to take his P1, and getting some fist bumps doing so. And there we are, waiting on the grid. Here we go, lights out, final time, here we go. We've already got a driver up the inside, so we're just going to try to slip in behind him, hopefully not lose any more places than that, and we do. It's quite calm, to be fair. I mean, going around the first few corners of the final, not what I was expecting. I thought this was going to be absolute chaos, but it wasn't. All the races were 10 laps long. This final was 12. A lot of side-by-side action in front of us, and just kind of hoping someone's going to make a mistake, which they do. Getting very elbows out, straight down the inside, a big bump, but we can't get up the inside. We just haven't got the momentum out of the corner. Just trying to stay close. But yeah, this was definitely the best race of the weekend. I think there was just a lot of action in this race, and it was really, really good fun. Probably the best racing. Well, not ever, but it's decent. It's pretty good. You see, the field's just starting to spread out a bit now. But it will close up again. See, look ahead, it's like 2 or 3 wide going into the hairpin. So this is obviously where we'll be overtaken again. What we really need here is just for someone to do an absolute godsend of a lunge and just open up the floodgates for us. But yeah, just really trying to keep in the back of the drivers in front, which we are doing. 3, 4 wide, going into the hairpin. You can see the tyres locking up. I was just sitting back here, looking at my lips, just ready just to pounce on anyone. And we got the inside. We kind of drive it in. We can't just drive it into us, but we've managed to get past them. And then up the inside comes a guy from nowhere. We're 3 wide, and it just hasn't worked out. I've got a bit mad again. There's a guy in the wall there. It's absolute chaos. And yeah, that was just probably one of those racing things, as someone was not aware of everyone's just around it. No one's aware of anyone. I'm the ham and sandwich in that situation. I guess it's one way you can put it. But luckily we're still going, still continuing, still fighting. Certainly been a few bumps and bruises this weekend. Probably the most I've had. Probably ever. But it's all part of the fun. It's all, it's like touring cars, just a bit more violent, I'd say. Got Lee Johnson in front of us. If you couldn't tell, it's, his name is plastered on the back of his race suit, pretty clear to see. And I believe he's part, I'm not actually sure. I should know this, but I don't know this. Yeah, we're sitting quite comfortably at the moment. Not too far behind from the guys in front. Again, just hoping for one of those moments again, which we almost going to get. If they're 2 wide into the hairpin again. Almost 2 wide. He's leaving the inside for us. Again, more momentum on the outside it seems to be. He's gone for quite a late lunge. But he has got him. We're going to try to round the outside, which, I don't know why I really done that, but we actually got one of the guys around the outside, which I was quite surprised about. It's just one of those moves you don't really get done, so maybe going there wasn't so bad after all. It's definitely paid off for us. We gained a place from it. And now just trying to gain a few more places. This final's going pretty well, the pace is good. And we're definitely making some places. This is the most raciest we've been all weekend. It's definitely a relief after all the struggles we've had in the heats. But yeah, now we're getting attacked from behind. But I'm just trying to focus on what's going on in front of me. I've done that way too much before, focusing on behind when you really don't need to be, because all it's going to do is make you slower. Yeah, I think we must be sitting around P5 right now. I'd like to say about P5, P6. So I believe there's someone in front of all of us who's miles ahead somewhere. There we go, there's that little mistake, just a little hold up, but he blocks us on the inside. There's nothing we can do there, apart from just trying to block the inside, whoever's behind us. That's something I've learned from all the lunges already, but the driver behind us, he has got a much better exit, and he's down the inside, kind of lift off the throttle, let him through, almost getting back on the exit, but just kind of coming off that throttle, which is again something I've already done once. Really just shouldn't really be doing it. So we've lost a place, but not to worry. We live to fight another day. And it's more two wide action. Just tries to go for quite a late lunge there. And now we've got a driver down our inside. He's now past us because our momentum's been ruined. He's now got to the inside of the guy in front, and we have just completely stuck it up the inside of both of them. And we've taken back what we lost in the last lap. And I'll tell you what, that move felt good. That was a pretty good move, and I'm gonna absolutely rub it in everyone's face, because it's not often I do moves like that. So yeah, pretty chuffed with that. And now we've got to focus on catching up with the guys in front, but I've made a horrible exit there. And the guy we've just done is now back up the inside. We're trying to hang it round the outside. We're just not able to do that. He's passed us there with my silly little mistake. Trying to get in the slipstream. But out comes the checkered flag. So yeah, crazy, action-packed final race. But yeah, awesome stuff. Great fun. I think we finished about P7, P7 out of that, and overall 39th out of 54 drivers, and in class 14th out of 28, so roughly around the same as what we did last race weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been really good, and I'm really happy with how this footage came out, and yeah, good racing, good action, bit of drama, but hey, it all makes a good video. So thank you all for watching. The next race is on the 11th of June at Race World in Exeter. It'll be a full day event, so it's going to be a very interesting one. It's going to be a very long day. There you go, fist bump, handshake, and just a really nice way to end this video.